Dude, he's doing the meme again. The fucking Reddit move, chess move. He's trying to figure it out. What are the pieces in play? What's the next move? You look up the history books at Unix and there's an image of this guy. What are you bringing to the table, Stale? You've gone live with no idea of what you're going to do, sat there like an ugly fucking blob, calling him the most moderator in the world.
Remember what LSM used to be.
The narrative seems to be, you're totally Oh my god, this is going to be gold, dude. I can tell already, man. Good lord, look at this.
Okay.
Oh no.
So am I live?
Dude, he's not even a streamer or anything, right? So he went live specifically just to talk about the... Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, bro.
Am I?
Okay, good start. Good start.
I don't really stream much, so...
I've been there. I've been there.
You guys are gonna have to tell me what's going on. Let me, Oh, cool. I got a cool thumbnail. Me with, Austin. You guys are gonna have to tell me what's going on.
Yeah,
all
bro.
Right.
Dude, could you say we're watching something of a live stream fail? Am I right? Let's go!
Someone is there. People are here.
Oh my god.
All right.
Dude.
So we got some plans to do, is what I'll say. How do I... Okay, I got my shot on the side here. Wait. I just screwed up that thing. Okay, locked. Moosta? Wait, is that the... Who's Moosta?
Okay,
That
well,
isn't the YouTube...
I'm guessing he has some sort of technical difficulties.
And so... I don't know what I want to do here. Alright. Jeez. Even
Go on, Stale.
Apparently.
Stale, we're in your hands. You've decided to go live to talk about this, okay? We await your intellect and genius, and how are you going to turn this into 1 hour 40 minutes of content?
I was not expecting this stuff to blow up that way. Is the short story. I was putting some jokes in there, and I was thinking it would be funny. But when I make a video and I add jokes, it's like funny to myself. I'm not really expecting other people to. I'm not like really expecting other people to get it or like go along with it or like. And so I always want to like go through my other YouTube content.
Okay, that's wonderful.
But
how do I make money off depressed people?
At Grok, generate a video of a Reddit mod.
True. Thank you for the $5. Exactly. Thank you. I mean, the thing is like, I think the joke is playing into the Reddit mod aesthetic. But I think that people didn't really get that and thought he was being serious.
to see what is the volume all right on the stream, by the way? I'm not. It's okay. I would do like an intro. I need to do like a coming out stream. No, not like that. I need to do a stream where I'm like talking about myself or saying what I'm about or saying like what I want to do in the future.
No, you don't, bro. Okay, you're getting your 5 minutes of fame. Okay, people are interested in you because you've done this embarrassing video, dude. Oh god, dude. Oh, this is the classic. Someone gets their 5 minutes of fame on the internet and they think, right, that's it. I can use this to jump to stardom and I can be a massive streamer and people are going to listen to what I've got to say. Nope. Not the case, bro. People are only watching because you're an embarrassment. That's it. And they'll be on their way to the next embarrassment before you know it. That's it. Bro. Jake Weddle, yes, dude. This is, yeah, very similar to Jake Weddle when he got his moment in the spotlight and thought he could turn it into a profitable streaming career. And it's like, nope. People are not going to stick around, dude. You know? You need to have vision, compelling idea of what you want to do. You need to be consistent. There's loads of stuff you need to do to be successful doing this. But he's not got any of it. And he just thinks he can latch onto a very embarrassing video that everyone's mocking him for and turn it into some sort of online career. Totally delusional. Total unquestionable delusion this guy's engaging in.
Because all you guys are seeing are the memes. All you guys are seeing is like the viral blow up and
bro, that ain't mean. That's me being real. Okay? Dude, that's actually very kind. I'm actually being very kind in saying that. Because it is cruel to feed into his delusion and make him think like he's going to turn this into something. Right? Where I've seen this time and time and time again, bro. Some fucking loser gets 5 minutes in the spotlight. They think they can launch into a career and it's just not going to happen, bro. Raped. Yo, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, Roller Racers. Thank you.
And the clips, and even like the video. And it's... I got to get control of my narrative, is the way I'll put it. And I'm trying to figure out how to do it. And it's hard, because I've been in we'll call it the drama space for quite some time, where I'm looking out onto other people, and I'm looking out on how other people deal with drama. And it's always easy to be like kind of the backseat person. And now that I'm like finally in it, it's like a little overwhelming. And what am I supposed to do? What do you mean it's not the way to start a live stream? What am I supposed to do? I don't have a plan here. You think I had a plan?
Oh my god, dude. Bro. Oh my god. This is long, but I've got a feeling. Okay? My content feeling is kicking in and I'm like, stick this out, man. This is going to be wall-to-wall content. I can just tell this is going to be packed full of gems. You just know it, dude. You know it, bro. And also, very true, he can't ban people at will anymore. Now it's hard to control the narrative. So true, man. That is so true.
And so, I'm going live now because I don't have much time. Because you're in a situation like this, and let's make the screen bigger for a bit. If you're in a situation like this, a vast, quickly moving, viral moment, you gotta move quickly.
Oh my god, dude. He's gotten a little bit of drama and thinks he fucking knows what's what and how to handle it all and the best thing to do, bro. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. This is like someone learns how to do something for the first time and they think they're an expert and can tell you what to do. And you're like, bro, you haven't got a fucking clue, mate. What are you on about, bro?
You gotta figure out what you want to do. You know, one thing that you could do is just run away. Just like go silent. Just disappear. And that is... because most internet drama doesn't last that long. It's, people talk about it for a little while, and then there's like a new thing, over the next couple of days, and people kind of forget about you. And so, when you're in kind of a crazy situation like I am, you have to strike fast. You have to make decisions. You have to figure out where you want to go, and it can't be perfect because nothing involved in any of this is
perfect. The sort of cringe, dude. He's doing the meme again. The fucking Reddit move, chess move. He's trying to figure it out. What are the pieces in play? What's the next move? Knight. Knight to e6. Bishop to d4. I can see every move before it's made.
Fixed or planned or really in anybody's really control, and you just gotta freaking
it's too good, man.
It's very, very quickly moving. And so, it is what you do. Here's the reason why. You guys don't get it. You are going to get one or two situations in your life where it's like, it's like a turning path. It's like a crossroads. It's like, can I go this way? Can I go that way? And if you don't do something, if you don't take action, you're going to look back on these moments for the rest of your life, thinking like, what if I went for it? What if I went all the way, didn't second guess myself?
True, bro. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's so real, bro. Yeah, give it a go. Let's see what happens.
Didn't do whatever. And this is one of those moments. And so that's what I'm feeling right now. Is, yeah, there's a lot of hate on the internet about me. I'm somebody who I've been following internet hate for a long time. I am a rare breed of people who, I can deal with it, is what I'm saying. It was still a little bit, all the hate is kind of a little bit overwhelming. It's because it's like so much. Okay, to be very honest, the way that you deal with hate is you just don't really look at it. So I know, for example, Moist Critical has made a video about me, Asmongold has made a video about me, Hassan has made a video about me. I haven't watched any of it. I haven't looked at any of the reactions, at any of the, actually, maybe I should. Wait, this could not be the live stream. Shit.
Okay, dude. Now, it is true that if you're like an established creator on the internet, it's not really worth looking at people that just want to like relentlessly shit on you. Because, especially if it's not in a format where you can really respond to it, you're best off ignoring that sort of thing. But, like, I don't know, man. I don't know what the best thing to do here would be. But I don't think that you're winning by not responding, not looking at that stuff. Because it's like, you would then see that you're just getting relentlessly mocked. Like, you need at least some people that are on your side, right? You need some people that are with you. Who are with you? Who's on your side? Who thinks that you're correct and based? I don't even know if another Reddit mod would feel comfortable coming out and fucking being on your side. Like, who is on your side here? You need at least some supporters. You need at least someone that's with you on this.
Shit, I'll react to other people reacting to me, and then it's like a back and forth, like a freaking real streamer, like a person. No, I don't know if I want to do that.
Okay, that's one.
So yeah, I mean, I am.
How do I make money?
I'm not bragging here when I say that I'm a rare
I
breed
am a
people
rare
person.
breed,
I'm not.
guys. I can deal with internet hate. Proceeds to delete comments making
Very
criticism.
true. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. A good amount of DGG. But, okay, dude. I mean, how much of that is, like, serious and how much is ironic? Like, dude, I don't know, man. I could easily imagine people being like, yeah, man, you got... Keep going, dude. Yeah, you're killing it, bro. You're killing it, dude. Because he's just making a fool of himself.
I'm not bragging. I'm saying that I am a terminally online retard who has been in this for way too long, and so it just doesn't faze me. That's why.
Dude, how real is this take here? If Stale was born 1,000 years ago, he'd be a court eunuch. Bro, this is so true, dude. Yes, that is exact. Dude, you look up the history books at eunuchs, and there's an image of this guy as a demonstration of what a eunuch was. That is so real, man.
And so it is more entertaining to me than it is necessarily kind of like a thing that I'm worried about. Other people would be worried. And so I took a shower, dude. Okay, that's why it stinks. And so I am sitting down. Yeah.
Oh god,
okay.
dude.
So what do I do?
I don't know. Why'd you go live, bro? Do something. Speak.
Actually, let's look at my stream. I just want to make sure I can see chat.
Let's get moving.
I don't know if I can be entertaining to like a large number of people on live. Like this shit's hard. No, I'm not gonna play Super Monkey Ball.
What? Oh, look at that guy. See? Bro, people talk about how easy it is to do this. And here's this guy in the midst of this drama. Doesn't know what the fuck to do. Yeah, dude. It is fucking hard, bro. Yes.
Wait, no.
Dude, yes. Finally, some validation.
SMV? Who's SMV? Okay, so maybe I'll just get at it.
But how do I make money
let's change the thing.
off depressed people?
Chud, he's on LinkedIn trying to promote this shit to his industry.
Oh boy.
He's going to fuck up his Earl job over this.
Oh dear. Thank you for the $5. Thank you. Thank you. Dude, okay. Here's my thoughts of what he could do, okay? Now, some of this is like risky, but at this point, if you've got a I've got nothing left to lose mentality, why the fuck not, okay? React to some of the content about you. React to the fucking Moist Critical video, you know? I don't know, bro. This is fucking unprecedented and he looks like a fucking blob, okay? The thing is, you don't need to be attractive as a male streamer, okay? Fortunately, I'm blessed with good looks, okay? But you don't actually need to be attractive to be a male streamer. But you need to do something and you need to do it well, okay? So you need to be really good at a fucking video game, or you need to be really funny, or you need to be able to talk about a topic in an interesting way, right? You need some sort of talent to back you up. The uglier you are, the more talent you're likely going to need, okay? Realistically, doubly so for women, okay? So if you're a guy and you're fucking this ugly, you got to be doing something real fucking well, okay? So what are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to the table, Stale? You've gone live with no idea of what you're going to do, sat there like an ugly fucking blob, whilst the internet's fucking laughing at you, okay? So, I don't know, react to the Moist Critical video, fuck it. Do something that's going to get people fucking watching, bro.
Drama plans. What do I do?
Oh my god, dude. He's doing a document. Ugh.
And we will just talk this over and see, is the R word against the rule? No, I'm having fun, guys. I only got like 60 viewers, but maybe. What do I do?
No.
Let's write things down. Key points.
Okay, we go.
1.
Go on. Yep.
Move
Yep.
quickly. 2.
Yes, bro. Let's go. At least he's got a plan, guys. At least he's got a plan. We're laughing. Point 1 dealt with.
Actually, let me change the title. What's a good title? To just call the stream. Edit video. I'll call it x.com/scale200. Okay, so and the title will be called King Reddit Mod Figures Out What to Do.
Oh, dude.
King LSF Red Mod Figures Out What to Do. That'll be my title name.
Oh. Yes. The king is back, and he's got a subreddit where he's already getting snarked.
King. Yeah, I hate to say that I'm not like that entertaining, guys. So 1, move quickly. 2, don't become a lol cow.
Wow. I got some bad news, Stale. I got some bad news on that front, okay? It's a little bit too late for that, bro. Okay? It's a little bit too late for that. You've already become one. I'm afraid to tell you, bro. You're already in the pasture. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, you could argue the toss about exactly what, but I mean, this guy's getting relentlessly mocked and he's responding to it further. Oh, dude.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money
So tough,
off
man.
depressed people?
He did a rebuttal vid to Critical and said he wouldn't watch Charlie's vid on him. He's pissing his pants and claiming he's baiting others.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, we're going to watch that as well at some point. We'll probably maybe get to it today. Dude, there's so much stuff to talk about, dude. Oh, my God. Yeah, I mean, the reality is... Oh, sorry. Oh, am I pause Andying? Okay.
Hint. Too late.
Oh, no. No! Pause Andy. I lost. It's over.
3. What's 3? I don't even know.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I
Bro,
make
socials?
money
Thank you for the super
off
chats.
depressed people?
Get relevant again. Leverage. These are like very big terms.
Leverage.
This is like general.
Leverage. I need some leverage. What is he on about, dude? Bro, you need to just, if you want to capitalize on this,
Okay, that's
go
wonderful.
live and do
But how
something
do
and
I
do it
make
well.
money
That's it.
off
Do it
depressed people?
consistently. That's your best
Smell the
chance.
soil and oozing from his pores through my computer screen.
Thank you for the $5. Thank you. No, he's never been relevant. He's never really been relevant, though. I mean, yeah. Amongst, like, niche internet communities, perhaps. He's playing 4D chess. It's so embarrassing. Watching some fucking loser get a bit of viral success off of getting mocked for being a loser and being like, what's my leverage? What's my angle here? Oh my God,
We'll call
bro.
this amass power. That's what we'll call that one. I'm being facetious, but not really. Make change. Fix the world. Easy. Right? Those
Oh, dude,
are
I
my
can't
goals.
take
Those
this
are vague.
cringe,
They
man.
don't mean anything. Yeah, I already have a job, sir. I make $1 million a year. Okay, I have stock options. Okay, but I don't think people understand. This is not what I do in my real life. I work in artificial intelligence, guys. I live in San Francisco. I got in early on like a top tier AI company. I'm gonna be okay. And I'm sitting around in my personal life, fucking doing Reddit and talking about internet drama and being a lolcow on the internet. That is who I am as a person, while being I don't like bragging like this, but it's true. It's
Yeah, man. I'm actually really cool in real life. I've actually got a really cool job. I actually drive a BMW and I've got loads of hot babes that I buzz about the place with and get my dick sucked in my BMW. And I'm here on the internet acting like a total freak loser just for a laugh, just in my spare time. Oh my God, man.
I'm not making an apology video. I got warned very specifically to do not make an apology video. No matter what I do, I will not apologize. I will not do it. You can't make me. You cannot force me. I will not give in. I cannot really not be stopped. I will not surrender. I will not do it. Okay? I won't do it. And okay, the person's saying, am I rage baiting for attention? All right, so now that we got 80 viewers in here, 90, 100, I'll give you the deal. I'll give you guys a peek behind the curtain. So
So this guy has got the attention of the internet on him, and the best he can muster is 100 viewers, dude. Like, and that's the peak. This is going to be likely the peak of this. Like, that's the warning sign, dude. And listen, guys, 100 viewers is nothing to sniff at, okay? Listen, I hear Tommy C is touching those numbers, talking about me, okay? So it's fine, okay? Get into those numbers, fair enough. But what I'm saying is, that's your peak. So it's only going to be downhill from there, right? You're not going to stay at 100 viewers. It might be that something happens that pushes you up a bit further. But the reality is, you're going to drop off. You said that about Gaming for Hope. Yeah, go and look at Gaming for Hope's viewership now. I was 100% correct. It's fallen off big time. Because people are there for the controversy initially, and then eventually they'll go. Unless you're doing something consistently well in an entertaining way.
Was a Reddit mod. I spent a lot of time on this. I was in a very dramatic subreddit. That had a lot of drama going on here. I got kicked off. A lot of it due to my fault.
Bro,
and then
also, it's not like Nostradamus, bro. It's just knowing what the internet is like, bro. I don't think I'm particularly smart for predicting the fact that Gaming for Hope would see a peak of viewership that would then eventually drop off. Because you've got to build over time, brick by brick by brick. You've got to build it up. You can't just have, like, the peak is the peak, and then it drops off eventually. And what is he going to build it on? A fucking Google document talking a bunch of fucking nonsense, you know? Shoddy Valorant gameplay. I mean, shoddy Overwatch gameplay. Like, it's just not going to work, you know? I've seen it probably, I don't know, 10 times that I can remember, more than that I've forgotten, of people who have had a moment of interest within the community. They get a peak of viewership. They think that's it and they're set, but they don't capitalize on it. They don't retain those viewers, and they eventually stop watching. Because why is someone going to watch this guy in 2 weeks' time when there's a new drama to look at and a new drama to talk about? You know? Haha, funny British man says I'm raped over and over. Well, that's a very funny comment, right? But I've just bought a house off of that fucking content, dude. So maybe that's what Stale needs to do. He needs to talk about being raped more.
I made a Hail Mary funny video in response to that. And the point of the video was that there was a lot of There was a lot of very real points in that video that I do believe. So those points are, so I do believe a lot of the arguments that I made in the video. But I am clearly playing in to the joke. I am clearly being exacerbated, throwing in a couple of lines, like I threw in like a funny line about like Reddit moderators.
Bro, why do you think I'm wearing the hat? That's what the hat's covering up right now. Dude, that's what the hat's covering. Bro, if I take my hat off, it's over. I'm gonna have to increase my charisma by an order of magnitude to keep people watching.
Should be treated like celebrities. It was so funny that I had to say that. And the point of the video is that it does sound ridiculous. It does sound over the top. It does sound absurd. It does sound like I'm like some silly, dramatic, power-hungry mod, and all of that is actually true. But there's still a point here, and I'm still right. And we can talk about why. And so that's why I'm not giving up. That's why I would not surrender. But yes, I do know how I look. I do know the jokes that I make about me. And yeah, so let's talk about that. So what do I mean when I say that I was right, or that I stand by some of the things that I said in the video? Well, those things are, Reddit is a $50 billion company. It is the 6th most viewed website in the US, I think. Maybe the world. I don't know. At least in the US. 6th most viewed. And it's run by an army of unemployed, crazy people, which are its moderators. This, to me, is...
It's not run by those people. That's not true. Those people facilitate its operation. I mean, that is literally like saying a business is run by the janitors.
Okay, that's
no, it's not. It's run by the senior management team. And you're just there to sweep. Okay?
NotMeku01 became a member.
Hell,
At NotMeku01 celebrates 24 months of membership. Chud, I went back to listen to the RFC conversation. I didn't know you were a hat enthusiast. I got some neat ones.
Thank you for the membership. Thank you. Thank you.
Insane. These spaces, if you think that I'm dramatic, if you think that I'm crazy, there is so many worse stories that you just don't hear about. And I just don't know how this company is running the way that it is with the fucking psychopaths that are involved in all of it. And that includes me, by the way. If you're at all thinking like, well, Sale, well, Brian, that seems awfully hypocritical of you, that you're complaining about these terminally ill-line idiots who are unemployed, well, I'm not employed, who are overly involved, power obsessed, taking the stuff too seriously, way too cringe, whatever. All of your accusations are true. And yet, despite that, I'm still right. Every accusation that you make about me, every claim of me being this crazy person, this over-the-top Reddit mod, that should worry you, because I ended up becoming the top moderator of the #1 gaming subreddit on the entire platform that has millions of views per day. and is like a huge. I mean, I know it's a drama subreddit, but that should worry you. It should bother you that somebody like me had completely unaccountable power for a year, and it's like.
Well, yeah, that's why they got rid of you, because you fucking squandered that and fucked it up and pushed something that's likely some sort of scam, bro, for a quid pro quo agreement. I don't know, dude. It's like, yeah, it seems like they made the right choice then. It seems like they've done the right thing here.
I am taking that. Okay, I mean, I played up the. I gotta pull that back a little bit because that's gonna sound like I'm. That's gonna like sound like a. People are gonna take that wrong. See, I have to do this thing. I have to play this game where I don't want to like do like a very passionate. I don't want to like make a very passionate argument because now I'm falling into the joke again. I'm falling into the person is taking it way too seriously or whatever. And so I gotta caveat it and pull it back a bit, and say it in like a nicer way so people like don't like kind of dismiss kind of the words that I'm saying because of the optics of it. And so
Bro, I hate the way this guy moves. Just freaks me out, dude. All these weird little hand movements and shit that he's doing, man. You know, a bit of hand movement's okay. Bit of whatever, right? But like, it's just like, just weird. Like, the way he's moving is all weird.
Here's the real, okay, I'll admit this right now. You know, I'm very into argumentation. And so when I'm like making an argument,
oh my God,
I inhabit it. I become it. I become the argument. I'm role-playing the argument. I'm all in. And so I can,
oh man,
I'll say things that like, I can like just go off on like a rant. And like, I can like sound very passionate. And it sounds like I'm very deep involved in it. But if you actually want to get my real opinion, I will always pull it back to like a more reasonable position that is like caveated and is like not as crazy as like the one that I just did this like stupid crazy rant on. So that's like how. And so let me give you the I was saying all that because I caught myself. I stopped myself before I started getting passionate. I'm passionate about the arguments. The point here is, $50 billion company, like
up, yeah.
number 6 website in the world, and it's run by crazies. Though that's.
Wait, what is this? What is this, dude? Oh my God, dude, this is a banger. Who the fuck? Where's this from, man? This is quality. He actually looks good here. Bro, if he went, dude, he could crush it if he dressed up like this every stream. That's actually the great equalizer of his looks. Is dressing up like funny looking characters. Like PPP from Kino Casino. Dude, he could crush it if he actually did shit like this. There's the angle. There's the angle to get started, bro. Fancy dress. Dressing up as people. Let's go.
That's the point of the video. I need to eat. Well, no. 5 seconds.
Okay. Well, the dead air's not helpful, bro.
Into the video. Is that, yeah, like, wow, this is, like, weird. And so, yeah, like make fun of me all you want, but, like, every time that you make fun of me, you're agreeing with me. Because, if I'm being made fun of, if I'm being called, like, a crazy online weirdo, well, then you could ask yourself, like, why was this guy, internet, or just whatever. I guess you just say that, but
how do I make
I don't know, it's just weird. This is how this $50
At
billion
Robert Downey 85 became a member. At Robert Downey 85 celebrates 8 months of membership. He keeps bobbing his neck like a homosexual metronome.
Very true. Thank you. Thank you for the membership.
So what do we do now? Okay, I'm gonna ban this person. What user in timeout?
Bro, this is dude. The other thing as well is if he was doing this plotting while dressed as a superhero, I could buy into that. I'd be like, okay, this kind of like leaning into it, dressed up the penguin. I don't know, dude. There's something there, I think. There's something funny about that I think he could actually lean into. But instead, he's making these things where it's like he's obviously earnest in what he's saying. He obviously believes a lot of what he said in that video. And now he's trying to, like, you know, do this kind of like, oh, well, I was just joking. It's like, what's the joke, bro? It seems like you pretty seriously believe what you were saying and you did a bit of extra Reddit mod cringe. You know?
Do I react to the Moist video one?
Yes!
I don't know, because I don't want to turn that into, I don't want to do like...
Yes! Dude, that's your only play, dude. That's the only gambit you've got left here. You know?
To react. Here's the problem. I don't want somebody else to be controlling my narrative. I want to be the one instigating. And if I'm reacting, I haven't even seen the video. And I know it'll get a lot of views, and I still want to do it. I want to do something else. I want to, like, put out more... Ugh. I can't, like you gotta remember rule number 2. Don't be a lol cow. And so... I don't, yeah, here's the thing. I think I know what Hassan would say. And it's funny because I think Hassan is one of the few people who actually agrees with a lot of what I said in the video. Which sounds crazy. But, he, you know, as the subject of a lot of hate from that subreddit, probably knows more than most people about the effect and power that a subreddit has, and the effect and power that moderators on those subreddits have, and the unaccountableness of them. And I guess in his opinion, and certainly on his opinion, it would be the unqualified nature or bias or badness of those people. Certainly from his perspective, it's funny because he would actually agree with me. He would be like, wait a second, you're right. He's making a good problem, and this is exactly the person who's demonstrating why this is such a bad problem.
Is he biting his...
Raid this guy? What do you mean? What are you guys doing? So,
he's having
okay,
a
let
little
me respond
snack
to what somebody said in chat, which was, do I think Reddit mods deserve to be treated like celebrities? That was a over-the-top, funny joke that I had to say.
Okay, but what's the joke there? Because I get if it's like you're overplaying it, but you do seem to fundamentally believe there should be some sort of extended resources available for Reddit mods. And that's, even if you're saying, like, people might laugh at the extremity of it, but they'd also likely laugh at the idea that a Reddit mod needs resources from Reddit to help them do their job, which is essentially just deleting posts, you know, that go against the fucking forum's rules.
But the truth of it is, Reddit, the company, does not support its moderators enough. And I don't know what you want to call support. Like, I'm not like having an army of lawyers that you're paying to give to the moderators. That's a little absurd. And so, like, how far you go along that path, probably not to celebrity angle. They would probably be better off if they did more to support these crazies that are...
Yeah, but how? What additional support are you looking for? What is it that Reddit wants them to do they're not currently able to do, that they need to spend money on to get them to do? Basically, it's a very simple procedure, bro. And we saw this with the fucking Reddit drama that happened, right? It's a very simple procedure. You're a fucking weirdo who's obsessed with online power. We'll give you a little bit of power over this small section and you can feel important, okay? And then you will do things that benefit us for free. Oh yeah, sounds good, I'll do that. That's it. That's the deal. How else could Reddit benefit from your actions? Like, what is it exactly that you're thinking that Reddit should... Essentially, when a business spends money on something, for example, okay, let's go to basics, okay? An employee starts working for a company, okay? The company has got a benefit in turning that employee into a productive member of their workforce. So they will invest in initial and ongoing training in order to get you to a certain standard and to, you know, allow you to improve throughout the years that you work there. So you will then bring in some benefit that is reflected in their bottom line, be it dealing with customers, be it selling more stuff, be it doing back-end stuff that benefits them. There's some benefit they'll get for that investment. So the question would be, what benefit specifically would Reddit obtain by spending resources on you as a fucking Janny? You know? The Janny thing is it is literally perfect, right? Because think about a janitor at a company, okay? The only thing that they might want to spend resources on would be how can they clean more quickly and efficiently, right? So you might buy them better tools to clean quicker, right? For example. So that would be on Reddit. They give you better moderation tools to better sweep, to better get rid of things that aren't supposed to be there, to clean up, okay? And that's likely to be, you know, extra buttons to help you do things more quickly. But you're not going to look at a janitor and go, oh, okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put you through college for science or some shit. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to waste time with that. They're not going to be like, let's give this Janny a talent manager, okay? for them cleaning toilets. It's just a total delusion. It's a total delusion to what the role of a moderator on these sorts of platforms are for, you know? Just totally, absolutely beyond what reality is on this particular topic.
Running their $50 billion company. So that's my real opinion, is that
the guy in the dream.
They should be doing something.
But what? For what purpose? But what?
Reddit
For
has
what
millions
reason?
of subreddits and at least 2 mods for subreddits, so supporting them would be very hard. You're absolutely correct. Great point, Mr. Person, who in chat. But what you can do is you could do what they're already doing now, which is you could take the top like 500 subreddits, the ones that gets the most views, and you could give support to those subreddits. And that's in fact what they already do. They already have a partner program that they basically take these high-level important ones and they give those people the support. Oh, look at my teeth.
But for what purpose? What is the bet, dude? Presumably just to help them moderate the platform better. I would have thought.
Keep giving me questions like that. I want to hear. Okay. Oh my god, it is so awesome having the microphone. Let me tell you guys why. I do tons of debate.
I mean, I would assume that there's some subreddits that are so important they have paid staff that monitor them more closely because of how important they are for their business, right? I mean, you know, LiveStreamFails is a small portion. You look at some of the top subreddits, they've got like obscene amounts of visitors and obscene amounts of traffic.
I do tons of argumentative stuff, either in person or online or in the comment section. And the reason why it's so freaking awesome to be in my position right now is I have the microphone.
But the thing is, it's all about like productivity for them, right? Like, I imagine there probably are people that have got some oversight and some sway and some hand in some of these subreddits, but they can probably have them on like multiple subreddits.
Wonderful.
And
How
then
do I
the
make
moderators sit
money
under them and do all this
off
shit for
these
free.
people?
So why do they need to upskill them or help them anyway? There's whichever angle you approach this, whichever way you tackle this, none of it really comes back to there's benefit in investing resources in all of these fucking losers that are doing it for free, you know? Thank you. Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you.
And that means that I can pick the things that I want to respond to, and I can pick the things that I don't, and I can rephrase it, re-narrativize it. I control it. It's pretty awesome. As opposed to having to deal with people who are like taking you in bad faith, or maybe I can be the bad faith person. It gives me control over the narrative.
Bro, dude, yeah. It's only a matter of time before Reddit Jannies are replaced by some AI tool. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. Much more reliable. Easier to control. Don't have to worry about ego and stupid shit like that. And they can just moderate to whatever standard they desire, you know?
I like it. It's great. So, what was I saying? Yeah, why do they not give support to all moderators? Well, yeah, obviously that would be very expensive to get this high level of support to every subreddit, but that's okay because subreddits are top heavy. There is, most of the views are at kind of a couple of these top subreddits, and they already have a program for this called the Reddit Partnership Program, where they're supposed to be doing this. They're just not funding it enough. They're just not giving enough resources through this existing thing, and also, even worse, even the ones that...
Okay. But again, if they increase funding to this thing, what benefit are they getting back?
That do exist. Reddit moderators don't take advantage of them enough.
Like, we're nearly 30 minutes in, and he has yet to describe a single actual benefit to Reddit of funding this. It seems like a lot of it is fueling ego, making you feel important, and so on. But what is the actual benefit to Reddit? What is the specific thing that you think is going to benefit Reddit in this transaction?
Do I genuinely believe that Reddit moderators have actual power? Great question. I think that the only way that I can explain this is with specific examples. And in fact, that is going to be a video series that I create. Do Reddit mods have power? Video series.
Oh my god, dude.
And the titles are going to be something like this. How LSF destroyed Atrioc. That is going to be the title of one of the videos.
Right. LSF was like, had some role in what happened, but it didn't destroy Atrioc, bro. Like, it was just the venue at the time that those sorts of clips got posted and discussed. That's like saying Twitter destroyed this creator, because other things are happening that influence that. Other creators are talking about it and interacting with it and so on. It's overstating LSF's role to say how LSF destroyed Atrioc, right? And the thing is I've talked about this myself. Also, Atrioc isn't even destroyed. He's doing really well, I think, and making loads of fucking money and shit, right? Yeah, right? Atrioc is still rich and he's just a Janny. Exactly. So, first of all, the premise that Adriok is destroyed is retarded. And secondly, it's a place where clips get circulated. Yeah, dude. It's an aggregator for streamer clips. And for a time, it was more influential than it is now. But you could replace LSF with any format for that. Twitter, for example. And there we go. On Twitter, it gets circulated, discussed. And then the streamer's response gets circulated and discussed, right? And I've spoken about this before. How LSF did used to be more of a place where you could go and pick up drama and look at stuff, right? But you could just as easily do that now with Twitter. There's stuff that I've covered purely off the back of clips that have been... I mean, I prefer the original content to talk about. But I found all the clips that I need on Twitter to talk about a given drama. You know? So, no, you don't need LSF. And everyone uses fucking Twitter. LSF is a niche community, you know? And some of the big streamers now... Right, you imagine, do you think fucking Aiden Ross's community is on fucking... Do you think Cavicula is on fucking Reddit? Like, bro, no, they're not. They're more likely to be on Twitter talking about this stuff. So some of these new figures that are coming forward that are influential are nowhere near fucking Reddit. They're talking about this on Twitter, you know? Especially now that you've got this ability for content creators to set up groups on Twitter. Like you've got the Aiden Ross group and so on, and all of it gets discussed and circulated in there. And you've got a lot more control over that as a creator. LSF is LiveStreamFail. It's a subreddit where it used to be fail clips, funny fail clips got posted, and it became a center of drama, and drama stuff got posted there more.
Here's why. This is a very deep in the internet lore here, okay, that you're not going to know unless you have access to kind of like the information that I do. And so people don't know about Atriok. This is a great example. Atriok is a kind of a commentary kind of live streamer. He actually used to work at Twitch as well on the marketing team. And Atriok had a major blow up about 3 or 4 years ago. I forget. And in this blow up, what happened is that he had a like a single frame in his live stream.
Wow. Wow. Drama. Dude, it's so funny. This is actually a funny drama that happened. But he's describing it in the most raped way imaginable. So it's just like some fucking bank clerk describing drama to you, dude. It's so dry and boring.
Where he was like searching up like deepfake porn or something of like fellow kind of live streamers. So how did that happen? What happened? Well, one guy in like a Discord was going through looking at tabs, and then after like this one guy in like some like harassment or stalking drama, we'll call it a drama Discord. There's all these like crazy drama Discords. They found the screenshot. They made one post of LiveStreamFail, and then it went viral because of that post on LiveStreamFail, getting millions of views.
Bro, he keeps doing this thing where he's like touching his armpit. Are you seeing that? He's like touching his little sweaty armpit. Like, what the fuck is that about, dude? That's bizarre. Why'd you keep touching your sweaty pits, dude? What's your problem?
So LSF, when I say that LSF has power, I more mean it in like a snowball that caused the avalanche kind of a way. So obviously LSF does not control in like this. Okay, first let's talk about like what happened. So that's what happened is that this post went viral about Atriok, and then the consequence of that was that his like career was ruined for like years. He even spent like $200,000. Paying money to like get rid of deepfake images on the internet. It was a massive drama. He took a huge hit. He's recovered now. He now had like an interview with like Gavin Newsom.
Massively overplaying LSF's role in that. It was just an aggregator for clips, like Twitter is now. You know? And there's some dramas that really Twitter is where it gets discussed and litigated and talked about and shared, you know? I'm sure you see it yourself.
That's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
To smell it later, savor the flavor, that is why he touches it.
Thank you for the $5. Thank you.
But yeah, he took a big hit with like real serious monetary damage. And the question you have to ask yourself is, would this event have happened if not for the viral post on LSF? And you can have your opinions on that. I'm not really sure.
Yeah. Yeah, because it goes viral on Twitter instead. Yes. What is why do you think it has to be LSF, bro? So stupid, man.
People?
If you're a millionaire like this guy claims, why, in God's name, would you not get a hair transplant and get some sort of facial surgery?
What? Facial surgery? God, you guys are brutal. You guys are fucking brutal to this poor fella. He's doing his best. He's doing his best out there, okay? He's trying his best.
Maybe somebody would have posted somewhere else, for example. But when I say that Reddit mods have power,
it's 1.5
my experience
speed
with LSF, I more mean it in a snowball that causes the avalanche kind of a way. You know, the snowball, if you will notice, is not the avalanche. Okay, it is not an avalanche. And if the avalanche kills somebody, like that's the other snow. But the snowball still started it. It was still a necessary step that would have not, it would have like not happened if not for that snowball. And so that's what I think. It's like it's a little bit diffuse terms of power, and it's really hard to know what would happen or what not because we don't have a counterfactual. But you just gotta think about it. I'm just trying to make you guys think about these questions. So okay, there's somebody who's like spamming these messages. Okay, stop. If mods are financially motivated or chasing deals, it creates a blatant content and could lead to corruption. Let's talk about that. What do you mean by corruption? What do you mean by conflict of interest? What is the what is like the bad thing that happens?
Okay. Right. You could push something that benefits you that is of a negative to a community. Like, for example, okay, you are given a role in some alleged TV show that you then push onto a community that turns out to likely be a scam. That's what it means. Exactly what you did, bro.
I'll give you a controversial. I'll give you like a controversial answer. That which is that you shouldn't be thinking about like conflict. You shouldn't necessarily be thinking of like conflict of interest or not. You should be thinking about actual effect. You should be thinking about how does this. Okay, stop. Timeout. You get a timeout, dude. I did not make any money, dude. I'm a very wealthy person already. Let's say there's an event. What's a cool thing? Do you guys have an example of like a cool thing for a subreddit? Like, do you guys think AMAs are cool? What about when, let's say Helldivers. They work with the Helldivers subreddit. And they do a special announcement on the subreddit. Or they do a giveaway. Or they, I don't know, what can you do with a subreddit? That's the question. So like, let's say Helldivers does that with the Helldivers subreddit. They give away game keys. Maybe they give away merch. What is the conflict of interest? What is like the bad thing that happens? Let's even say that they do pay the mods. Let's say the Helldivers company.
Well, it depends.
Pays, like, maybe not pays, but let's say they give them like free merch or something. What happened that was wrong? I can steel man the argument a little bit here, and I can say
because things could be offered to you that benefit you, right? And that colors your perception of how that benefits the broader community. Which is exactly what happened with this fucking shit, dude. It's so wild that he's gone through this and he's not learned from it. And he doesn't understand why Reddit have got this rule in the first place.
Like, okay, could they pay them to remove a negative thing about them, I guess? Maybe. But like...
dude, that as well, dude. He was removing things that were calling them out for this too. Oh my god, dude.
Conflicts of interest in the world are everywhere. Reddit is not special. You could think about... this is just a platform. Reddit is a platform like any other platform. Like Twitter, like live streaming, like YouTube, like influencers in general. And a person who controls that platform can misuse it or not.
Wonderful.
And money can affect it or not. But I think it would be weird.
It is criminal to have that face with that camera angle.
Thank you for the $5. Thank you. Thank you.
To go around saying something like, I don't think that a person on Twitter should ever make a brand deal with another group.
Well, the point is, okay. I can grant there could be some things that aren't like a negative for the community, okay? So there could be some things that might be beneficial that they might want to do. There's a conflict of interest, but there's a benefit. And why would Reddit put that in the hands of you, of the likes of you, when you were given an opportunity like that and you totally fucked it, right? If they're going to do something like that, they would probably rather someone is on their payroll that they trust, that they know is going to get the job done properly. Why are they going to give it off to some retarded mod that's going to fuck it up? Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, even if there was something there, there's every reason for Reddit to keep that in-house and do it with someone that's on payroll that they trust, that has got authority and authorization to do that. Not some unaccountable well, they're accountable and they can get banned. But, like, not some random fucking schlob that fucking is doing it for free.
Because that might affect how they act on their Twitter account. Like, that feels like a weird... Like, the same thing applies, right? Like the same... Like, okay, what if that person on Twitter stops saying mean things about the whatever?
Like, bro, you said yourself you don't know how to read a contract. So why would they put faith and trust in your ability to discern the right thing to do when you can't even read a fucking contract, dude?
And so...
Ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Absurd. Preposterous. It's preposterous, dude.
Time out.
Oh god, he's timing people out, bro.
And so yeah, that's my thoughts. And so I think people freak out a little bit too much on that. And like, as long as you're doing good things for the subreddit, whether or not somebody like in like a very roundabout way benefits or whatever in some way, I don't think that just like blows it up. I just think you gotta watch out about this stuff. But to just rule out any sort of cool thing that a subreddit could do with working with a company just because you said conflict of interest feels kind of lame to me. And you wouldn't apply this logic to any other kind of influencer kind of thing. So that's my thing.
Yeah, but the difference is that... So, dude, it's very telling that he's calling himself an influencer. He genuinely thinks Reddit mods are fucking influencers, dude. Okay? The other thing too, right? If a company came to me with a sponsorship offer, and it's on me if I read the contract, if I fuck it up, if I sign a bad deal, right? That's my responsibility, and that reflects on me one way or another, right? But with you, you're doing it in a way that could impact Reddit. So, for example, you might agree to something, put something out there that turns out to be a scam, a bunch of fucking Reddit users get scammed, and then what does it become? Reddit scammed me. I did something on Reddit and it scammed me. And then Reddit's PR is negatively impacted because you've made a terrible, retarded decision. Oh my god, dude. It's just unreal that this guy can't conceive of this when he's gone through the exact thing that he's talking about.
What else do you guys have for me? You were not doing good things for the subreddit, bro. Look, it may seem obvious in retrospect. Like, sure, you know, obviously if this thing was a scam or something, that, you know, was a mistake. I'm not gonna do a big apology video about it, though, but, yeah, I mean, yeah, and I was listening to kind of Mythic Allen and the influencers. I thought they had it, dude, I guess. Dude, screw me for I mean, it is an interesting lesson to learn, right? But, I don't think it's that insane to, listen to the opinions of like a very in-use kind of talent agency. I don't think it's that crazy, but yeah. Well, what I got a job application. Don't worry, dude. I got a lot of job offers already for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I got a real job. You made people lose money. No, I'm told that everybody got refunded. And I saw statements from people who did spend money who said they got refunded.
Is this true? Because I'd heard that there were people that didn't get money back that they'd spent on whatever you could spend money on there.
If there's an example of a single person who has not, I would like to hear about that. Because if that were the case, I can make a video about it, okay? I would love to find who these people are. I'll interview them. I will do the due diligence that, you know, Charlie did not do, the Moist Critical did not do, by finding actual proof of the scam. Because, I know, this is going to be a controversial thing to say, but there is a difference between circumstantial evidence, even strong circumstantial evidence, which I agree, you could say that this is a situation of strong...
Yeah, also, hang on a sec. Who told him that people were paid back exactly? Was it regular people? Or did the people running the scam go, yeah, man, we paid everyone back. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. Here we go. Here's a document to prove it.
Strong circumstantial evidence of like something shifty going on. And there's a difference between that and it being 100% confirmed with an actual documented thing that could be proved in a court of law. Because what I can tell you is that if you were to go to a court of law, a judge, and say, hey, there's this thing, and they had an AI image on their website, that is not, and therefore they're a scam, that is not something that would hold up in court. You could say it's strong circumstantial evidence, and that's obvious, but it's still not the same. Okay, like, as you could not...
Bro, is this guy... Okay. Is this guy fucking serious, bro? He's on this... Well, in a court of law, this doesn't prove it's a scam. Okay, but what proof do you have that it was real? Oh my god, dude. This guy is just so lost, man. Like, yeah, I agree. I've not seen conclusive proof it's definitively a scam. But I've also not seen proof that it's real. So I need to see that first in order to fucking go from there.
Not care about that distinction, but it's still not the same thing. And I do want to find that. I want to know... I was, you know, got pulled into this thing, and I want to figure it out. I want to know what the thing is. Cool.
Dude. Oh. He's waiting for chat. Come on.
Refunded? I mean, I don't know. I just, look, he spent 2 hours trying to find evidence. Look, dude, I just remember seeing some comments on the internet, okay? Like, I remember some people talking about it. I haven't looked it up, and I'm not, like, now that everybody's here, somebody else go find it, okay? I'm not gonna do, now there's an army of people listening to it. This is my call to action. Somebody who has gotten refunded, who did put their money into it, please find me a clip of this. I remember seeing clips of this, of somebody saying it somewhere on the internet. So please go out and find this. I'm not gonna do it yet, okay? Like I would do it before, but I've done too much I had too much stuff to do already. So somebody figure it out.
Cracking. He's cracking, bro. He's cracking under the pressure.
It takes a lot of work. Does it not seem weird that I joined Reddit moderation because it had power? Because I thought it had power? Well, there's two questions involved in that. Question one is, do you think that Reddit has power? And then question two is, do you think that it is a good idea to be power seeking? I mean, my opinion. Look, dude, I'm just like a terminally online weirdo, okay? But you gotta understand, there's worse people than me. You can go lower. I can promise you can go lower.
Oh my god, dude.
And I'm not a high bar.
Bro, people don't care about how bad you... Like, dude, they're just laughing at you. They're laughing at you making a mockery of yourself, and you're only making it worse with this bizarre stream. As you cope and double down and act like you've got it all figured out. Oh, dude, it's just a disaster, man. Total disaster.
I'll give you an example. Okay, I'll justify that.
They're calling him the most raped moderator in the world.
Remember what LSF used to be? LSF, back in like 2017, 2016, used to be the place where like revenge porn of like wardrobe malfunctions of streamers got posted. Okay? And that's what the moderators of that subreddit back in 2017, 2016 supported. So, I think I'm better than that. Criticize me all you want. But, it was worth. Show proof of the refunds.
Bro. I am not literally a purveyor of revenge pornography. Or whatever you want to call it, right? Like, what are you on about, dude? You're comparing yourself to literal scum. Like, bro. Oh my god, dude. It's like, dude, he's so lost, man. He just doesn't get it. I'm surprised. I think it's just ego and cope that he's not seeing the writing on the wall with this.
I don't feel like it. On the website, they said that there will be no refunds. Okay. I do have a message from the organizers saying that they refunded people. That is a log that I have.
Bro! What? No, dude! So, what? After all of this, he's got... Oh, yeah, the organizers told me they refunded people. Oh, my God, dude. What a fucking cretinous retard this guy is, man. Unbelievable, the level of naivety we're dealing with here, man. Dude, this is the kind of guy that could get scammed by one of those Indian scammers for like 5k, right? And then he gets a call from his bank, right? Another scammer, right? Another scammer calls him up pretending to be his bank, and he gets scammed a second time. He buys into it a second time and gives them 5 grand as well. That's the kind of brain that we're dealing with here, dude. That's the kind of mind that we're dealing with in this.
But I don't like remember, like when I say something, I wasn't expecting that to be, I thought it was like an obvious thing. I was not expecting this to be a claim that was being disputed. And so the reason why I said that is because I thought there was, I remember seeing clips of this, or like seeing like a streamer saying that people got refunded or something.
Okay.
I don't have this on my hand, and I'm not.
So where is that streamer getting it from? Where are they hearing that from? Sounds to me like the people that have organized this are like, yeah, people will get paid back, don't worry about it. It's not happened.
I'm gonna have to find it. But like, yeah. So like, if you challenge, like, okay, you don't have to believe me. Like, just go. Here's the thing. The reason why I'm not gonna do this right now is because it'll come out, right? Like, if this is some huge issue, it's viral on the internet, somebody will figure it out. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I imagined it. Okay, it's possible. But I'm not gonna like do this back and forth thing. Show the message. Let me see. We'll make sure they haven't deleted their Discord account. That would be really annoying.
Oh my god.
Nope. Okay. Let's see.
Okay, dude. Right, we'll watch this for another 15 minutes, and then we'll watch his 10-minute video, and then we'll move on.
Okay, well, I'm definitely...
Great content,
Well, I'm
though.
definitely going to...
I'll probably watch the last 40 minutes of this on Kick tomorrow.
I can keep it for later. And, okay, sorry, give me like 60 seconds, guys.
Okay, we'll skip ahead a bit, because he seems to be trying to get some
At the
messages.
time, we've instructed into cease production. We are in process of...
Oh, wait, hang on. No, sorry, dude. I'm being too ADHD. He's actually reading the messages.
Okay, sorry. Give me like 60 seconds, guys.
Where are we rushing to, Unc? Well, I do want to cover that Papa Gut stuff before I end stream today. I could save it for tomorrow, to be fair. We'll see. We'll see how we get on. We'll see. It probably is better for tomorrow. It's quite a funny story.
Refunds. At the time, we've instructed into cease all production. We are in process of filling this. We are beginning to refund everyone involved. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for somebody for bringing that. Yeah. Thank you. I have to. That's a good idea. I didn't because he could have deleted the message, and that would be like fucked. Imagine this guy had like deleted the message, and I'm like screwed. No. No. I screenshot it now though. Oh, I'm being lolcowed right now. I'm getting pulled along into somebody else's stuff, and I don't want to do that because I'm the one with the microphone, bro. I'm the one with the microphone. Does anybody have any other questions? And I will pick and choose the ones that I want to respond to and what not to.
Full sip.
You guys don't have to argue about it because it'll come out. The refund thing will. Somebody will figure it out.
Oh my god, dude.
I mean, I don't have to justify it to you guys because like I know that. So it's like if you know something's gonna happen, I don't need to. Yeah, whatever. So one frame per. Wait, is the video not good?
Well, yeah, bro. You're streaming from a
be...
fucking Chromebook or something.
Did your connection? My connection's bad. What? Okay. How do I? I mean, I'm glad I talked to you. Okay. How do I fix that? How do I fix my connection? What?
Oh, wait a second. Oh my god, this got posted on LSF. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh no. Streamer is unable to show proof for claim that scam victims were refunded. Oh no, dude. No! We just watched that.
I guess there was a website, looked a little weird. There was some bad publicity. Everybody called it a scam, and then a bunch of streamers dropped out, and then the event got canceled, and everybody got refunded. None of this is illegal. Guess what? We were the ones to expose it and destroy it before it had the chance to cause any real harm. I mean, everybody got refunded after all. Guess things ended up.
Dude, but he can't back it up. No, dude, that's crazy, man. He can't back it up. He can't back it up, dude. He can't back it up. No. He has become... Dude, it says something to be said about that, isn't there? Former head mod of LSF removed for pushing some bullshit. He gets posted on his... Oh my god. It's poetic, dude. It's fucking poetic, man.
The Twitch employee thing, I don't want to talk about that. Sorry, because it's like it all... It's like a funny... There's more than one story, is what I'll say. And I don't want to...
Also, there's another point as well. Even if they got refunded, some fucking weird scam Indian company, presumably Indian, has got their data. Is that not a problem? Is that not an issue? That some bogus fucking company has potentially got your fucking data. What the fuck are they going to do with that? Oh my god, dude.
I don't want to nuke somebody. If they're... I was not expecting this to like blow this big. I even like included somebody's like name in this. There's like a Reddit guy. I put their name in. I shouldn't do that. And so wait. Reddit mod figure. I'm looking at my screen right now. Okay, does anybody know what I have to do? How do I fix this?
Oh my god, bro. Fucking don't worry.
Output? How do I fix the lag? Oh, I can't change it.
Dude.
Tell me, okay, does
he's
anybody know
got the fucking latency thing on. Oh my god, bro.
I have my... Okay.
Dude. Oh,
No, I think it's just my bit rate or something. Did they not... Did they... It's more... The story's more complicated than that. I'm not gonna... Yeah, so on that meeting, or one of the... There was technically two situations. One, which was like real super crazy, and then another one which was like not really that big of a deal, and it was like and I don't want that to be conflated where like the one part, there's like one situation that it just didn't like matter at all, but people misinterpreted it and they thought I was talking about them. And so the point being is I'm not gonna like nuke people who are not involved in this when like that's not really my point. I'm not trying to we have moved past this when like I'm not trying to nuke Twitch or Twitch employees at the moment. That was more of a supporting evidence thing in which I was trying to describe kind of like Reddit and the effect that it has on kind of the company. I mean, like Twitch is live stream company. LSF is the biggest place for Twitch news. Of course, the company thinks about that subreddit, and yeah, and that was the point of that statement. But I have other ways of proving my central point, which is kind of the effect that Reddit can have on people or the company, and I'm just gonna like go in that direction as opposed to doing this other like a fight that I don't want to do. I'm not ready to do it yet. I moved off of the Twitch stuff because there's other stuff. There's other stuff to talk about. And so I don't need to do a war with Twitch. So what's the other stuff you guys want to talk about?
Okay, dude. Oh my god, bro. I feel like I'm watching a Cream stream. Fuck me.
Okay, I was looking at other people's stuff. What do you want to talk about?
Dude, he's 50 minutes into his first stream and has run out of ideas. What? That's not a particularly good showing, bro. You probably want to have a bit more steam in the engine than 50 minutes of content, though. Oh my god, dude.
I'm being ping flooded? Get a job, okay.
Hey, Freem, does it go in?
That timeout. No, I'm not being DDoS. I'm just like my bitrate is bad. So what else is there? I want more questions because I want to be able to answer them in a way where I am able to most effectively do so, and I control the microphone and I can straw menu so that I can then be more prepared for these kind of difficult questions later. Can you hear me though? What, like, is the video bad or is it the
Dude, I tell you what, it's really good content, right? When someone is having constant technical issues and they're talking about it a lot, that's banging content normally. A little bit's okay. It could bring a bit of comedy to proceedings, okay? Particularly if you're an established content creator. But when it's your first stream, you probably just want to wing it as best you can and not bring attention to the fact that you're plagued with technical issues. Oh my god, dude. He's like hopeless. And he's biting his nails and stuff. Oh, god. Jesus Christ, man.
Hey, what do you guys have? Well, I think it's a bitrate thing. But you can hear me, right? I just want to make sure you can hear me. If you can hear me, it's fine.
Dude, just... Oh my god, bro. Just talk, bro. Oh my god, bro.
I need to know, so what's, ask me questions. I need to know...
I keep hearing this is Chud's top guy. I met this guy once in 2022. And I was nice to him, okay? Because I'm a nice guy, bro. I didn't know it was going to turn out like this.
What people are talking about. Yeah, because I didn't know about this refund thing. That was interesting.
Bro, if I could go back in time, I'd hand him a cyanide capsule to put under his tooth. So that if this was to happen, if, the journey of time were to go in the same way that it has now, he could just crunch the cyanide tooth the second he got kicked off the LSF mod team.
Here's the thing. That refund thing works in my favor. Because I'm fairly confident in this one, and so if somebody doubles down on it, that's awesome. Because somebody else can like double down on like a problem. Yeah, because okay, I'm putting two and two together here because I did not watch Charlie's video, and so I'm just reading about the narratives that are being like sent to me. Apparently, some narrative that Charlie must have said about me in the video I did not watch is that he spent 2 hours trying to find examples of people talking about how they got refunded, and he couldn't find any, is what he's saying. And he's doing this because I said people got refunded. And so what I have right now is I have a screenshot from the organizers saying that people got refunded. That's one. That doesn't, obviously that's a huge proof, but that's why I'm saying it. And then I remember reading comments on the internet about this and like streamers talking about it, but I didn't, I'm not going to say that I had receipts because I was not expecting to be pushed on this point.
Oh my god. Oh no, dude. Bro, I'm just really rationalizing now how big a deal this is, right? Because I didn't piece it together before. So he said in his video, people got refunded. See, this is what happens if you don't watch the Moist Critical video. He's saying in his video, people got refunded. Moist Critical, I'm guessing, is saying, well, I looked and I couldn't find any examples of it. And now he's desperately flailing without any evidence to back up his claim, when obviously this is going to be a critical part of his defense. Oh no, dude. He wasn't expecting the most basic scrutiny of what he was saying, dude. Oh, no. What a fool. What a fool, dude. What a fool.
So here's what it is. You guys think you can do like a gotcha here, where you're like, oh, you made a claim, but you didn't.
A gotcha? Oh my god. You're trying to gotcha me, bro. You're trying to gotcha me to back up some of the fundamental claims that I made in my video about this whole situation. Bro, what the fuck is this going about?
Didn't like, you know, screenshot or do whatever. Like that's not how people think or work. Like I wasn't even expecting to get pushback on that one. Because I thought like this was I thought it was just public knowledge. Because
You probably want to go and check that a fundamental thing you're saying has got some backup to it, rather than just freewheeling it and going, well, they got refunded. And obviously that's going to be one of the biggest concerns that people are going to have if they spent money on something which isn't real. I wrote all that out to you in a comment and you're too busy laughing at your own jokes and shouting to notice. Rose emoji. Okay, dude.
I've seen the comments. Presumably other people have seen it too. Unless I was the only one. I guess maybe there were. Maybe I imagined it. Who knows? But we'll figure it out.
Maybe I imagined it.
You want to talk about how you won't share the message.
Bro, how does he not understand how important this is? Right? Like, you're already totally raping your own credibility. I mean, dude, it's so clear how important this is. Because this got posted on LSF. Obviously, this is a big point. Did you have backup for the claim that people got refunded? No, you didn't. And now that's getting challenged on fucking LSF where this all went down. Oh my god, dude. Stale. Stale, bro. Stale. I heard that he ran from a convo with J-Stalk of all people. Is that true? He didn't want to go on J-Stalk's stream to talk about this. Oh, I heard he talked to food shops though, which I've got zero interest in watching. But apparently he did speak to food shops. Is that true?
That's not the purpose of this thing right now.
Jesus.
What other questions do you guys have? Okay, I don't know how to fix this, guys. What am I supposed to do? The Streamlabs fixed bitrate.
Dude. Okay, bro. This bitrate shit is fucking cancer, bro. Just give it up, bro. He's going back to his own fucking settings, bro. Bro, I thought he's some sort of tech guy. How is he not fucking... He's supposed to be some tech guy. So he's credentialing himself on being some fucking tech bro. And he doesn't know how to use OBS when he's in the fucking live stream space, bro. What on earth?
Okay.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay, what other questions do you guys have? Is it true that a few Reddit mods rule most of the subreddits? There are some... I think there used to be cabals, but a lot of them left after kind of like the Reddit protests. And so I think it's less now. Because I'm why did I run from JSTLK? Because I'm controlling my own narratives right now, dude. I can't be, I'm not gonna be acting, here's the problem. The difference.
I'm controlling my own narratives. Okay, but why couldn't you do that in a conversation? Why can you not just talk and get your point out there, dude? And also, are you controlling your own narrative? It sounds like you're flailing on a live stream, getting raped at every turn. Bro, dude, he says he's controlling his own narrative, and it seems like the biggest thing to come out of this stream that's being broadly looked at is an LSF post with like 2k upvotes railing on him for not being able to prove that this was, refunded. So how are you controlling the narrative, bro? The narrative seems to be, you're raped, you're totally raped. So how is that controlling the narrative exactly?
Difference between being Lalcow versus masterclass viral expert. What's the difference? Fine line. And here it is. Who controls your actions? Is it me or is it others?
Oh my god,
that is the difference.
Dude.
And so the answer is...
Bro, that fucking ego, bro. Dude, he's like Team U Devin Nash. He's like Devin Nash, but what not to do in every turn. Difference between being local versus masterclass viral expert. Bro, what do you mean? How are you... What grounds have you got to speak on being a masterclass viral expert, dude? Oh my god, man.
Is, I have to make very intentional efforts right now in like the next couple of days to figure out the stuff that I'm doing and the stuff that I want to do. And if I just get pulled along with the internet or the memes or the jokes, then, well, That's the answer. And so get pulled along. So what does that mean in practice? That means that I figure out...
Dude, one of the most fundamental issues he's got here is lolcows think that they're setting their own narrative. Like, but they never do. And they do get led along. Like, it's like, bro, yeah, it's too late. Like, you're already being led along. People are already clipping you, interpreting you. Oh my god, dude. Honestly, he should just fucking lean into being a lolcow, dude. Just react to the Moist Critical video. Get berated for being some fucking loser Reddit mod and fucking be done with it, man. That's probably the best chance you got out of all of this. Do anything here.
What I want to do on my own. And
so bear in mind, he did his video. Moist Critical responded. He did this stream. And then he went ahead and did another video about this, which we will watch today to cover all this today. So it's like these numerous responses and none of it really seems to be helping you. And people broadly are still against you. Hey, Weasley Little Liar Dude. Thank you for the $3 super sticker. Sheba Dog with sparkles in his eyes saying, my hero. Very true. Thank you. Thank you for the super sticker.
Then I do it. For example, this stuff right here.
Dude, I'm gonna raw dog this this VOD. We're gonna do the whole thing now.
I just came up with that on my own. Nobody told me to do it.
Buckets.
Nobody gave me the idea.
You are
Nobody
all weak,
was
dude.
in a chat saying like, you must respond to the thing and therefore answer my question and therefore do the response. I just went for a walk and I thought of this, and so now I'm gonna do it. And so
I'll skip
I've
it.
already done
Just like
one or two
silence.
kind of like interview stuff or whatever, and that was fine. But I'm not gonna just like do a dozen of these unless there's like a really good, like there has to be like a really good thing that I want to talk about. If there's like a thing that I want to talk about, and I like find the right person who's already brought up content about it, then I'll talk to that person. But I'm not gonna talk about it.
Oh wait, dude, you're sending me some more gems. What is this? Oh, I'm assuming he means Dan Saltman here. So wait, Dan Saltman, right? So Dan Saltman. Now listen, okay. There's a lot you could say about Dan Saltman, okay. But one thing I think he probably does have some insight in is internet controversy, okay. So I think you would do well to heed his advice. And it sounds like, so I don't agree with Dan's advice. He basically said do nothing. Yep, actually sounds like good advice, to be honest with you. Actually sounds pretty reasonable. I think doing nothing is the best thing to do in this situation. Obviously, I want to do something fun with this, but the trick is how to do fun stuff without crashing out too hard. How do I make friends with JReg, DGG? He can get me out of this mess. I know it seems like a joke, but look at my past YouTube content. I have a few dozen previous videos, and I started doing content creation from the start by copying JReg. Oh my god. Ooh. Well, God loves a trier, as they say. I'm horrible on live stream. Every other word is an and an R. I'm sticking to prepared content, but I had to try the live streaming thing once. Oh, this is after he tried it, I guess. Oh my god, man. Obviously desperate and flailing. Clearly desperate and flailing, man. Jesus Christ, so fucking cringe, bro.
What other people want to talk about? Because I'm not gonna be a lolcow. I'm just gonna do what I want. Guys, here's the thing. You can just do what you want. Did you know that? Did you know that you could just like take an action and just ignore it when people tell you to do something else, and then just like do a different thing instead? You are not controlled by what the internet tells you to do. And so that's what I'm gonna do. To give you an actual answer of somebody who I might talk to, is there is okay, so I just want to make very sure. I know like the video looks bad, but like the voice is fine, right? I just want to make sure people can hear me, because the people can hear me on flat. I said I might show it, but you're this guy. I know you, the Twitter guy. Oh, Hut Switch Soldier. Timed out. See?
Oh my god, I know that account. I've seen that account knocking about. He's timing out the snarkers. Good call. Good call, Stale. Get the snarkers out of there. You don't want the snarkers fucking up your flow, bro.
See what I can just do? See how I have that power? I can just ignore the freaking troll chat. Oh, I can ignore the tweets. Bam! That's what I'm saying, guys.
Oh.
That's why I'm gonna win.
Oh, dude, the way he's sitting here. Oh, my God, bro. It's so... Oh, my God. I'm glad we're sticking with this, man. Already we got another gem after the hour mark. Him sat there smugly after he's timed someone out, being like, oh, well, looks like your tweets aren't so powerful anymore. He's so gross, dude. He's like, you know, he's ugly inside and out, isn't he? That's the reality. He looks like a total wretch, and inside he's clearly some bullied, fucking power-hungry freak that is gladly timing people out because they tweeted some mean shit about him.
Is because I can just do stuff like that.
Dude.
Dude, I was worried I would like go live with like 5 viewers. You told people that you were gonna show the message and that people were getting refunded, and now you're saying you're not gonna show. See, so that's what somebody says. So I just gave the answer. It's because I don't want that to be like a thing. So if I'm gonna make a...
Oh, God, dude. These leaks, man. How much was he posted in fucking Destiny's chat about this? Fucking hell. I finally figured it out. The idea for my next YouTube video. Hopefully we'll script, film, and release it by today. The only way out is through. I've got a new rule. I'm going to stop arguing with people. Jesus Christ, dude. Fuck me. I think I did it, DGG. I came up with an idea that's even funnier than my first one. My response video to Charlie. It's not post-ironic. Spent all day doing this. Sorry for barging in, but my video response to Charlie is out now! Oh, dude, we're going to be watching that after this. That's going to be a banger.
How do I put this? This is an opportunity. So apparently I've learned that there's a narrative about me that Charlie has accused me of, which is that I, on my video, made the claim that people got refunded, and he spent 2 hours looking for it, and he couldn't find it. And then I also said that I have a screenshot of the organizers telling me this. I do have it. If I'm gonna be doing that, it's gonna be intentional. That's a freaking YouTube video right there, dude. Okay, like that is like I could just destroy Charlie by doing this. Oh shit, like do I do this?
Bro. You're not destroying Charlie by doing this, okay? Because the obvious retort to that is, well, of course the organizers are going to say that. Do you have proof of people actually being refunded? Oh, God, dude. I'm going to take Charlie. Bro! Mama Max, Julian reference, Mama Max. I could destroy you, Charlie. I could literally cancel you, Charlie. Bro. No.
So, 2. Destroy Charlie with the refund evidence screenshot.
Oh, no, dude. They're planning it out like this, man. Big Mama Max vibes.
Do I do that? What's that? Let me get a drink.
Bro, that's rough, man.
So the reason why I just like ignore people like that is because I was watching somebody else who said this, and what they said is that information is power, and that is a valuable piece of information that I can leverage right now. And the reason why is because okay, I can go to the restroom, like 30 more seconds and I'll finish my rant.
Okay, dude. He's just fluffing
Examples
about.
of customers talking about this, or like a clip of a streamer talking about how they got refunded. That's like a YouTube video right there. And so,
Bro, but you don't have it here. You might be okay. Well, we'll see in the YouTube video, but I don't know, man. If all you've got is the organizer saying it, I don't think that's going to be adequate because, of course, the organizers are going to say that. The response is going to be, well, yeah, they're scamming people, so they're going to fucking say that. But do you have proof of people actually being refunded? Like a person saying, oh, I got my refund. Here's the proof.
Show screenshot plus find user reports myself or find streamer comments.
Oh my God.
But here's the thing, guys, is I have to actually find this. And so, I mean, unless I just imagined it, I think I remember this. I think this happened. And so I am, okay, you're doing the baby thing. Okay, dude, see, here's the thing. Timed out. Blammo. Gone. Did somebody, like, react to my stream or something? Why is it, like, 155 people? Who's Red Bar? Who's Red Bar? I need to. Okay, so here's
Bro, he's getting got with a red bar meme. No way, dude. So basically, there's a guy called Red Bar. He's like a kind of like, you know, he's like a funny, like shock jock style of a streamer. Basically, that's the best way I can think to describe it. And sometimes his fans will go into people's chats and go, "Red Bar's watching," and obviously people don't know who that is, you know. So people get baited by it and think, "Oh, what? Who's Red Bar? What the fuck?"
Yeah, so okay, so a bunch of people just came in. So I will give the pitch again to kind of explain what was going on. So, was my video real? And the answer is yes and no. There are very real points that I made in the video. I use a real situation. You know, I was a Reddit mod of LiveStreamFail. I did get kicked out. You know, I did get tricked by that scam. I did legitimately not think it was a scam at the time, and yeah, so you can laugh at me for that, right? That's fine. And then I made a video where I went over this, where I'm talking about kind of real problems with the company, but I'm just like turning it up to 11. And also because of that, because of my appearance, you know, I know the joke about the bald and, you know, a little bit overweight, I could lose like 10, 15 pounds, whatever. You know, and the voice, you know, I look like the Reddit mod. I've embodied all of the Reddit mods in the world. I was, okay. I knew all this, and I was playing into the jokes a bit. But when I'm making a joke, honestly, when I'm making a joke like that, I'm making it to myself. Because I was not expecting this virality to be that big. The idea that this would end up being reacted to on by like Asmongold and like Moist Critical and all of that, yeah, I was not expecting that. With that being said, just turn your brain on for a little bit, okay? Ignore the Reddit moderation thing, ignore like the Reddit mods have power, the Reddit mods should be treated like celebrities, ignore that. Reddit is a $50 billion company. It is the 6th largest website in the world by traffic, and it's run by freaking crazies. There's like an army of these unpaid, terminally online moderators who are in control of these massive subreddits that get millions of impressions per day. There's some people who say that doesn't matter. At a very minimum, at the very most basic level though, it should matter to Reddit the company, right? Reddit the company is worth $50 billion. And if your company is being mismanaged like that, you should at least worry for that reason alone. And so, and I am aware of the irony of me saying that Reddit is run by an army of unpaid terminally online weirdos, because that then includes me, right? I have now made the joke about how I did a thing that was bad, and then like, oh, look, you know it, oh, you're the thing too. Why don't you just look in a mirror? Because didn't you know that if you accuse somebody of a thing, and then like you're also that thing, therefore that makes you like a hypocrite, and like, okay, I get it. Okay. The point being, what do we do now? That's my pitch. That's what I'm talking about here.
Sorry, right. I'm locked in, guys. I'm locked in for the last part of this.
Now? The reason why I'm doing all this now is, first, this is kind of an opportunity.
Well, I think some of this is like post hoc rationalization. I think that he thinks that he could explain away the cringe by being like, well, I was joking, right? And being a Reddit mod is much like being a pedophile, right? And if you joke consistently about being a pedophile, people are just going to think you're a pedophile, okay? So if you're going to joke about being a Reddit mod, I think people are just going to think you're a Reddit mod and not going to really get the joke, necessarily.
There is
lots of overlap too. Yes.
Lottery. I was like the #1 Twitter trend for the whole day, and you're only gonna have 1 or 2 moments like this in your life.
Oh my
god,
dude. Bro, that's not a good thing in your case. You look terrible. You look fucking terrible.
Why am I talking about this? Like in this very meta way, where I overanalyze anything. I act like I'm the puppeteer or whatever. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I don't take any of you guys seriously. Every single one of you guys on Twitter, every single viewer in chat, you're basically just NPCs, like I'm playing like a video game, and I do not respect anything that you say, anything that you do. You're just a voice that is the algorithm. That is basically what you are. And if you want to get out of that, if you want to stop being effectively a instinctual response that's like triggered by an algorithm, I'm dehumanizing you, by the way. Okay, just so we're clear, I'm being... Let's pull it back a little bit. I'll make statements like this, which are dry humor, where I'm saying a real point, but I'm going over the top here. I'm going way farther than I should because it's funny, right? And so okay. So to get back to my point here, yeah. Yeah, that's what you guys are. Is your noise in an algorithm. And I'm gonna play that game. So and be different. If you want to be different, do so. So like think about if somebody does a piece of content, you should be thinking, how would somebody react to this? Like, what's like the obvious reaction? And just do something different than that, please. And so, who's Red Bar? Who the fuck is Red Bar? And so,
the double bait on the red bar comment, bro. There's no way he's going for the red bar shit again.
that's why I'm doing this. And so, which is because what you have to do as a content creator. You cannot think about this stuff. You cannot let the hate get to you. You cannot think about it as if it's real. You cannot be responding to every single interaction because you will go crazy. And it will ruin you. It will destroy your mind. I've seen this happen to so many people who are in it, who get their viral 5 minutes of fame, who get their hate, who do the rage bait, and they just collapse because they can't take it, because they take this seriously. None of this should be taken seriously.
No, I'm actually just you know, talking about the content.
Okay, cool. So that is the high level statement.
Making some moves. Making some moves, guys.
So
checkmate. Checkmate. Okay. I do think we'll probably just start to skim through this a bit now and
this is
see.
like, let's say I'm right and Charlie's wrong. Okay, maybe I imagine it. Then I just like nuke him, right? This is like a win.
What's the win condition? What's the win condition for this? Dude, the way he's thinking about it is so gay, bro. Dude. How do I win? How do I launch the nuke first? Bro, you ain't nuking Charlie, dude. You could have the best fucking argument position against him and he'll squash you with his fucking clout and size, okay? Right? I mean, even when... You know, dude, think about the last time Charlie substantively lost, okay? That was against Sneeko. That was a clear loss for Voice Critical. And Sneeko had to do the Yoshimitsu move to make it work, arguing for child brides in order to get him on the trans point, dude. Okay? That is the most substantive kind of like victory that you could argue that has been had against Voice Critical. And it didn't really, like, obviously it was embarrassing and it was in drama for a couple of weeks. But then he's fine and like he's onwards again and no one even talks or thinks about it really, you know? Sneeko fans might bring it up in the future. But people just don't really care. They're going to watch his videos. Dude, Mama Max and Jar wrapped into one. Bro, that is such a Drulian but great way of putting it. Yes. Thinking he can make moves. And thinking he can actually, like, you know, win. What's the win condition for this? You ain't winning, bro. Especially if the best you've got is, well, I've got a comment. I've got a message from the organisers saying people were refunded. That's the best you've got. Like, you're fucking done. You're done, bro. You're dead in the water, you know? And even if you do get a win over on him, guess what? He'll just fucking ignore you and won't respond to you, you know? So either you respond poorly and he fucking roasts you again, or you respond really well and he just fucking ignores you and it doesn't have an impact.
But I also just don't want to interact with Charlie anymore.
Dude,
Like,
so rough, man.
I just don't want to. And I want to like find people who aren't clowns to interact with. And so, what is the... That's... Okay, can somebody tell me who Red Bar is? I don't find it. Red Bar. Red Bar. YouTube. I don't know who this... He's not even on YouTube. Oh, he is? I don't care. What other questions do you guys have?
Okay, I'm gonna skip. Sorry, I'm trying to do two
It should
things
be
at
taken
once.
seriously. Time out.
Dude,
I
he's
be
fucking
taken
arguing with
seriously.
chat, bro.
Should I be taken seriously? You need to look past the jokes, look past the memes, look past the images, and if you can't do that, you're not even really worth considering.
Wow, I'm sure these people that are mocking you are going to be deeply concerned about the fact that you're not taking them seriously, dude.
And...
Dude, the Augie discussion was hours ago. That was at the start of the stream. You missed that, unfortunately. But if you roll it back to, like... What? Fucking 6 hours ago or something?
I don't know. Just, like, imagine I'm not R-worded, okay? What other questions do you guys have? Come on, guys. I need actual questions. I want meta questions, guys. You know what I mean? You see how I'm villain monologuing? You should try it sometime, guys. There's a.
Oh my god, dude.
Is a goober move unless you do it ironically. I don't want to be interacting with him. Like, here's the thing. I don't want to do a back and forth kind of a thing with him. It's just like not the.
I mean, I can understand. Like, I mean, at this point, you're fucking like, dude. It's like a massive YouTuber. Like, at least try and have a combo with him, maybe? I don't know. Doesn't he stream? Would he be up for a combo? I don't know if he still does combos after what happened with fucking Stiko. But I don't know, man. That seems like I mean, the problem is like, you're on a hiding to nothing. You are on a hiding to nothing, bro. You have not got any fucking good options here. So probably pick the least worst option is about as good as you can hope for.
It's like I'm escalating things. It's like now there's a YouTube beef. I just don't want to. Who's... What else do you guys have? What are the questions? Okay, so let's get... Okay, I got... walkout, you gotta stop... Okay. Pulling myself back. Because I was getting into it. Which is... Who controls your actions? Is it me or others? Don't get pulled in. So I gotta stop doing what you guys want to do. And I gotta do what I want to do.
Okay,
You're just here for entertainment. You know, be entertained.
Dude, Stale needs to keep streaming, man. If he's putting out gems like this.
Let's say I'm doing something that makes me look like I have a huge ego, right? Like, let's say I'm monologuing. I am talking about how I have power. I'm talking about how I deserve respect, or something like that, or how I can like accomplish something, or I can like do the impossible, or I'm so arrogant that I think that I can make a video directed to the CEO of Reddit and then he'll listen to me. Let me explain. I hate to keep using this word over and over again, but I really do like it. I really do love this word.
Bro, dude, watching you back, I totally agree. I totally agree, dude. I know exactly what this
So he started dancing around with the gun and threatening to come shoot me. So he kept saying, "Oh, you're in Tampa, right? I'll come see you," waving his gun around and dancing.
You want to watch my clips? Watch my clips. Watch my clips. You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips. These are the only clips I'm watching. You were?
Now, the reason he keeps saying watch my clips while threatening me here is because during the stream, I couldn't watch him live because he just kept shouting slurs. So I said, watch my clips to see what I was saying about you. I had to communicate via Twitch clips. And I'm sorry to be that guy, this is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile, you absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips, you absolute fucking dummy. The same way that this is also a mag. They're all mags. Stop saying clips, you look fucking stupid here.
Dude. Yeah, that was... Kind of hits different when you know that later on he goes to have a debate with this person and justifies the mutilation of children for trans ideology. Also, it wasn't even... Yeah, dude. It wasn't even cool at the time, man. It was cringe at the time as well, bro. It was gay at the time too. But everyone acted like it wasn't because Sneeko bad and Moist Critical based. It was all gay, dude. Bro, they might as well be sucking each other off with how fucking queer it all is. None of this was ever good, okay? Cope. Bro, Drulian, commentary viewer, fucking viewpoint. I'm telling you, man. That was not cool. That was not cool, dude. I'm telling you.
And that is post-irony. So, what I mean by that...
I'm right, you're wrong, okay?
Ultra arrogant. Is that I am...
I'm a Reddit mod, for fuck's sake!
I am an anti-elitist. All of the things... I can tell you a story of why that is. I went to a very good tech school, but I did not major in computer science, and I ended up in tech later. And so when you do that, you get a bit of a chip on your shoulder. You are comparing yourself to all of these elitists who are like, well, you're not a computer science major, you're not as good as we are, or whatever. And I realized, and you get really caught up in that at the time, because that's how college kids are. This is the only thing they have in their life is like the classes that they're taking and the.
He really got him there with the big gun. That is so true. That is so true, bro. Wow, he pulled out the big gun and really got him with that, didn't he? Dude, and that fucking stupid animation that someone, was it Papa Meat or something? Everyone's joking. Oh, the animation, man, it was like, bro, come off it, dude. That wasn't cool.
The school that they're going to, and that is their self-worth. And once I got out of that, once I had like, you know, a similar tech job as all these other people who like were supposedly so much better than me because of their degree or their classwork or whatever, I just realized that none of that stuff matters. And it's just like a thing that gets people caught up in their own head. And it's just like, it's just nonsense. And you shouldn't let it hold you back. So now back to the point. What do I mean when I'm saying I'm post-ironic? Well, that means that you're ironic twice. That means that you are saying, being ironic once, being sarcastic, is you say something, but you're doing the opposite of what you just said. So what's the opposite of being very egotistical? Well, the opposite is being self-deprecating. It's putting yourself down. It's saying like, you know, I'm sarcastically saying that I'm very good, but actually I'm very bad, right? That's one layer of irony. The second layer of irony is you flip it a second time. So what does that mean in this context? Well, what it means is I'm being egotistical, but I'm actually not as competent as you think that I am. And then you flip it again, and my opinion is, well, that
I mean, I don't even know if this is a good description of post-irony, but also, I just think he's coping. I don't think he's doing this double flipping maneuver, okay? I think that he's serious, and because he's getting mocked, like, there's some things which does seem to be some sort of joke, like, let me talk about the most important thing, and that is Reddit moderation. Like, that to me is a joke. But I do think he's making serious points. And he's, like, overstating those points. That could be true. But he's quite genuine in what he believes and what he thinks, and it's clear in everything that he's saying that that's the case. You know? So, yeah, bro, you're kind of... It's just this post hoc rationalization for being absolutely raped, for being a cringe loser on a video.
And my opinion is, you can take your classes, your degree, you can take your credentials, you can take your elitism, you can take your competency, and you can fucking shove it. Because I do not care. That's the point. Is that not that I'm good.
Wonderful.
It's not that I'm
Thank you for the $5.
It's that any of you guys find this. It's that I am nothing special. All I did was make a stupid video. And like, I'm terminally in line, and I just had the guts and daring to do so. And that can be you. There's nothing stopping you from doing something so extreme and absurd as making a video essay directed to the CEO of the company. And then you'd be surprised when it might actually work. That they might actually read it. Like, did you know you can just do stuff? Like, if you want to contact the CEO of a company, you know they have emails, right? You can just email them. You can just record yourself saying, this is a message to you, bro. And then you could, I mean, what are people's emails? Well, it's probably something like first name, last name at, company.com. And then you can just send the email and they'll read it. And now you're talking to the CEO of a company. And so that is the lesson that I want to give to people. I know it seems like memes, I know it seems like funny, but I really do try to have a surprisingly uplifting message. And you know, I'm happy to be the clown that you laugh at along the way. I'm happy to be that person who does the outrageous, audacious thing, who pretends like he's doing villain monologuing, who's going through his master
this guy carries is off the chart.
Hey, an Austrian painter! Thank you for the
plan, who's reaching out to CEOs of companies, and you know.
I mean, look, why is he still summoning and shaking, bro? Dude. Listen, guys, I know it looks effortless when you watch me, okay? I make this seem easy. But going live like this for the first time is quite daunting, especially if you don't really have it in you, you know? So I am somewhat sympathetic to that. Like, he's probably like, shit, it's tough, man. But it's like, yeah, you're not cut out for it, so why are you fucking bothering off the back of your stupid viral success over looking like a fucking loser, you know?
It won't work most of the time, but maybe sometimes it will. And the point of that is to give you the lesson that you can do that too. So, that's my, sorry, I just had to do it. I had to, that's my Hope Core villain monologue. That's my, the uplifting, maybe I'll put that. That's a YouTube video. Jeez. That's a YouTube video. What I just did right there. Hope Core, villain, monologue, fake ego.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Double ironic.
How do I make money off depressed people?
Okay, so I didn't pay attention for...
Thank you for the $2. Just a retard, AK Jar Liquid. Thank you.
For like a couple minutes. What are you guys? What are you guys' like thoughts on kind of like my cheesy, kind of uplifting message?
Oh god.
What the hell are you talking about, bro? You took mushrooms. Oh, that explained it. You're losing it. The all-powerful moderator. Yeah, the Dude thing.
He's not going to do an uplifting message, is he? Surely not. Surely not.
That's an interesting narrative, though. It's like the So somebody does a thing, and then you like make fun of them for it, and then somebody's like, I don't care that you make fun of for it, and then you're like, well, you're just coping, bro. You're just pretending like you don't care, but I got you, bro. You got destroyed, bro. It's like what's the impossible argument? Like it's like you can't win on that one, because if somebody attacks you and you like don't care, they can always say, well, you're just pretending like you don't care, buddy. The CEO did watch it. I can absolutely promise you, I would bet any amount of money that the CEO watched my video. I can, dude, imagine what it's like in the Reddit office right now. Imagine like the Slack channels and like the funny things people are saying, and like the actual, I know some employees who used to work at Reddit.
Okay. Well, now, hang on a sec. I will be fair here. I reckon the Reddit mod might have seen like a clip, okay? To be like, it's probably true that Reddit people are probably talking. But he thinks like all publicity is good publicity. And I'm like, nah, bro, they're fucking just mocking you probably. Like talking about what a worthless retard you are. Oh, look at what the mods are like. Ha, raped, fucking loser, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't think it's a positive thing that they're mocking you. And if the CEO saw anything, it was probably a short clip that he chortled at and went about his normal business.
Reddit, or do work right now, they used to work with. They're probably joking about it. They're like, oh, look at this fucking crazy fucking shit, dude. Look at this silly Reddit. They were probably laughing their ass off at the situation. And I'm happy that they're doing it, and I hope that they actually do watch the video, and they do realize that. I hope that they're smart enough. So in the video, I was like referencing real things at the company. I was talking about the partner program and the things that they do, and I was pointing out real criticisms of it. And I hope that they notice that, and they look past like the funny jokes or whatever, and they see what they can do to improve the situation. So yeah. Why didn't I listen to Dan? Here's why.
Dude, Dan actually had good advice. Don't do anything. Leave it.
Let me see if I can bold this even more. Who controls your actions? Me.
I bet this goes on the EHD snark pages. I don't really follow that stuff, but yeah, I think that I saw something of like a post. I do think this guy's, I mean, you know, the reality of it is every community that you could imagine is mocking this guy. Like this has turned into a massive story, you know? Like, loads of people have made videos about this because of how fucking absurd it all is.
I control my actions. And the other answer is that I did get advice from other people in the influencer space who are very, very knowledgeable about marketing kind of from a business angle, and less of a like a streamer angle. Like I'm talking to like businessmen in the space who do not take the stuff as seriously as everybody else, and they kind of look at things as like an opportunity, and I kind of listen to them. And where somebody like Dan, even he has his own like things going on there. And I don't really necessarily agree with them on it. So that's why. Yep. I was so terminally on and had the guts to do so. You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
Okay, anyway, I do want to get to the video.
So the narrative of the meta was like, oh, actually, you're pretending like you're not mad, but actually you are mad. You mad, bro. Okay. You mad, bro.
Oh my god. Dude, don't fucking go, bro.
It is an unbeatable argument.
Oh my god, bro.
This is S-tier argument. If you really, really want to piss somebody off, do this one. You can't. I don't even know. I don't know a way to respond to this one. I can't. It's kryptonite. It is so good. I can't beat it. I wish I could beat it.
Okay, that's wonderful.
It's undefeatable.
How do I make money
Oh
off
my
depressed people?
god, bro.
Unlike this potato-shaped
Yo!
I have a real job tomorrow morning.
Thank
Good night, Chud's
you.
chat.
Thank you for the very generous super chat there. 150 shekels. Thank you. Appreciated. Thank you very much. Very generous. So wait, he's doing the thing. You mad? You suck. You mad, bro? Me? No. Then, well, that just shows you're mad. Cope and seethe. Okay. Wow. That was fresh when I heard that 5 years ago. What a compelling fucking argument.
It is an undefeatable argument. And so... yeah, you win. I mean, no, you do. I actually mean this honestly. You win. If this is your argument, you've beat me.
Oh, he's saying that
unironically,
okay.
under your skin or whatever. But something flipped along the way, and like people started believing like their own nonsense. And I don't know what had happened. I'm an OG troll, dude. Okay, you got we love.
Okay, come on. I'm not really in a rush, really, but I'm bored of this now. So there we go, guys. Let's just see how he wraps it up at the end. I want to see the last 2 minutes. How does he finish it off?
So okay. Any other arguments? I need more arguments. You're not a troll. Okay. Yeah, it is whiskey. It is whiskey.
Yeah, I heard
That's
it
good. I
crash loads.
No, dude, I'm good. Okay, you're eating
And then he
health.
tried to stream again, right?
You're crazy. Is that like A or B?
Dude, what is this shit, dude? He's... Oh my god, bro.
I don't...
What is he doing here? He's just listed out ways he's getting raped by people on the internet. Okay.
Ban for a minute.
Wait a second. Where's the thing?
What else? What else? I need more. I need more. Otherwise, I gotta move on. Okay, I've been reading chat too much. You're mad? No, 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 no. If I was Manic, I'd be I would like have an idea that I would be going through.
Okay, we go. It's just where it crashes.
I would like have an idea that I would be going through, right? I'd be like
Okay, so it crashes there, and then there isn't much more of the stream, but he basically tried to keep streaming, but it didn't work because his internet was fucking up. So he's got like a bunch of 20 to 50-second clips. King LSF, King LSF, King LSF, King LSF. And seemingly none of them really worked. So I guess there's not much content there. It's just him desperately trying to continue to stream. Oh. So good. So good.